Man, why are you killing the cat, bro? What'd that cat do to you?
They hide for a fight.
So you take it out on the smallest animal in the game. It didn't even give you no hide.
I didn't even
give you any hide.
I didn't kill it.
Oh, I thought you killed it.
No, because there was bees coming at me. I didn't feel like dealing with the bees, so I dipped.
There you go. Take out that Ceratosaurus.
Yeah, alright.
No eggs.
None in those nests.
There's got to be more than just 2 nests around, yeah?
Yeah. People are hitting them hard though, so.
Well, I'm sure they are, brother.
I need to mark this. Cause I wasn't even at the spots. I hope the spawns aren't glitched.
Why would they be glitched?
Cause this game's garbage.
Yeah, but it's new. It's literally new.
Well, look at the bears. The bears are glitched.
What's wrong? What do you mean the bears are glitched?
They don't spawn in like they're supposed to.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. GG's.
So, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if these are also glitched. Because I've seen this, but I ain't seen no it.
Yeah.
That's the new raptor thing. Let me get away from that.
What is? I didn't get to see it. Wait, what?
Hang on, I'll show you. Give me a second. You my share screen? So
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What do they, shred?
Yeah, they're supposed to be like OP. I don't know. I ain't messing with it. Right there. It's a 140.
Oh,
Anyway.
dude. Bro.
I don't even know how you tame it.
What is it? What's the name of it? Oh, it just dragged you at. Oh, shit, son.
It's like a Mega Raptor.
Mega Raptor? Ark ASA how to tame Mega Raptor. You got a baby?
No. There's an altar, though.
Oh God.
The Mega Raptor is a new creature for the Valguero map for Ark Survival Ascended. It has a unique taming method that hasn't been seen before in Ark, and it seems simple enough, but a lot can go wrong with the tame, which many
Oh
other
my god, this
videos
thing
will
jumps high.
warn you about, so I'm here to give you some pro tips to make this tame go much smoother and easier for you. Starting off with spawn locations, a lot of people will tell you that they only spawn in the location on the map, and the putting micro-raptors, narcotics to keep it asleep. Of course, primitive torches, no. They also have a jungle spawn on the map. This one is located not too far away from the green obelisk on the eastern side of the map. This is the location here. We're at 44 and 89.6. Gear that you will need to bring along for the tame is multiple sets of armor. If you're using primitive torches, you definitely want lots and lots of torches. If you have
Torches and frame armor.
bring along the highest level torches you can find. I also recommend bringing along some med brews and some food in case you take hits during the taming process. Its preferred taming food is exceptional kibble, but you can also use raw mud. A high level 1 on 1x race will probably require narcotics to keep it asleep. Of course, the best way to find them is with a gene scanner. They do move
Yeah, I
quite
ain't
far
fucking
from
with
their
it.
altar at times.
I'll
Sometimes
get you.
the Mega Raptor will find you first.
Do they have narcotics?
Foggy and grey, that means you are being hunted by the Mega Raptor. And
If your
it's
screen goes gray, you're getting hunted.
status effect means that your vision is
Yeah, I
obscured
mean, it was
while you
hunting
have a
me, but
countdown
I'm not
timer.
about to
The
mess with
effect
it.
lasts for around 6
I ain't got
seconds.
stuff.
If you have a vision disability, this can be really frustrating. What you can actually do is use the command r.fog0 to actually get rid of the fog effect. This command will work on both official servers, unofficial servers, and single player. I am wearing my glasses and I like the spooky nature of the fog, so I'm going to keep it on. Once you've found the Mega Raptor, you need to find the Mega Raptor altar. This is a bloodied spike that
Oh, you gotta find its altar.
area nearby to the Mega Raptor.
Yeah, I seen it.
So have a look around until you find it. And you can see we've got one right here. Before you approach the altar to start the taming process, my next recommendation is to clear out the area of any threats. Aggressive creatures will interrupt the taming process, and even passive ones will distract the Mega Raptor from its altar because it goes into hunt mode. The next thing I also recommend you do is to go into settings and go into audio and then turn up your sound effects volume. I find it helpful to use an audio cue to get the timing of the attacks right. When you approach the Mega Raptor altar, you'll see a prompt that says, requires a torch to challenge the Mega Raptor. When you equip the torch, it gives you the option to hold down the radio menu and start the challenge. When you approach the altar, you sometimes get an error that says the Mega Raptor is out hunting. This means it's off fighting other creatures. You have a few options here. Often I just choose to wait while it fights the creature and then it's ready to come back later on. Often it might start hunting you, and you can also start the team while you're being hunted. You can have a tribe mate or a friend kill creatures in the area. One thing to be mindful of is if it's fighting creatures, it can sometimes die and then the altar won't be available anymore. Once you accept the challenge, you essentially become tethered or tied to the altar. You can only move using your left and right keys or your joystick back and forth. You can't move away from the altar. The Mega Raptor will jump out of the shadows and you have to bonk it on the head with the torch in order to do torpor damage. Now this sounds simple enough. It's actually quite tricky, and there's a few things that you need to know ahead of time to make this taming process easier. And the number one thing to make this easier is that the type of torch you use does matter significantly. I tamed a level 15 with only using primitive torches. It should be noted that I was equally as bad with the taming bonks for both of these tames. With the level 15 with the primitive torch, I had to successfully hit it on the head 16 times to knock it out. In that process, I also broke 1 or 2 torches. This is important because if the Mega Raptor attacks you and you don't have a torch in hand, the taming process actually stops. You can go back and reapproach the altar after you've been disturbed. It has some cooldown effect and you will lose some torpor after this. For the level 20, using a high level ascendant torch, I only had to successfully hit it 8 times and the taming went a lot faster. The next big issue I ran into with taming was having my team interrupted by wild and aggressive creatures. This was particularly enraging because if you brought out a weapon to try and fight off the creatures, the Mega Raptor would show up, you wouldn't have a torch, and the taming process would stop. My first thought to combat this would be to surround the altar with behemoth gates and doors. This made approaching the altar with the Megaraptor inside the gates quite difficult if you succeed.
Chris. Chris.